Well, let's talk some politics now. And of course, it's a known fact that politics is not an easy venture, especially for women. But there are a few who have the courage, or who have actually had the courage to stay on. Well, you may remember this woman, Agnes Chigabatia, former Member of Parliament for Bosa North and former Deputy Upper West Regional Minister.
Upper East.
Upper East Regional Minister, I beg your pardon. Well, she's my guest. She's been out of about 6 years out of active politics, but she's now back and she wants to be vice chair of the governing NPP when they elect new national officers in June. Welcome, Mrs. Chigabatia.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome
my beautiful daughter.
It's been a long time. Where have you been and what have you been up to?
Before I answer your questions, if you permit me, I have to salute our cherished viewers who are viewing this program now. We have to thank the Almighty God for giving us a bright, beautiful day.
Okay.
And then after that, there are some few people I would like to say hello to.
Okay, well, let's finish with the interview and then we'll see if we'll be able to make time for all the people who will be... That's okay, that's okay. So tell us what you've been up to and where you've been. Okay,
thank you very much. I've been around. And you know, you said 6 years, you never heard anything about me again. If you prepare a farm and you fail to get the good yields, you take your time to prepare it nicely in order to sow. So I was preparing myself to come back into politics, and I've bounced back into politics.
What were you doing whilst you're preparing this? I mean, what was it that you used to prepare yourself to bounce back onto the political scene?
You see, you look at whatever is going around you. You know, 2008, I was the MP. I lost. When I lost, I didn't just sit down to say, oh, once I've lost, let me fold my arms. When the regional elections came, like what they just did this Saturday, initially I said I wanted to be regional women organizer. Along the line, I asked myself, why women organizer? Is it because I'm a woman? Then I said no. So I told my campaign team that I want to be regional chairperson.
Is it a matter of indecision, as in you've not been able to make up your mind as to exactly what you want to do?
You see, what I wanted to do for the party in the region, if I am a woman organizer, I am under the chairman, and I don't know whether the chairman will support me to do what I want to do. So when I looked at it, I said, why not go for the head? So I went in and I became the first elected woman to become a regional chairperson. So normally when we come for next meeting, the 9 are men, I am the only woman who is always with them. I did that up to 2012 just because I didn't want to be sitting down. 2012, I resigned and went in to contest the parliamentary elections. I won again, God being so good. Then I was campaigning. But along the line, something came which I wouldn't like to mention it.
Why wouldn't you want to mention that?
Well, along the line, exactly 1 month to election, I lost my beloved, darling husband. 1 month. So the campaign, in fact, I didn't know what I wasn't focused. I really wasn't focused, but people don't know. And this was my backbone. My husband was my backbone. He supports me spiritually, physically, with everything. He just supports me. But imagine the fact that you are getting to the end of the race, and then a big stone falls in front of you, you kick your leg and you fall back. So
you took a
that
step
actually
back.
Happened to me. Then I took a step back. So along the lines, you know, the part of Ghana I come from, the northern part, widows are supposed to be vulnerable. You have a specific time you want to mourn your husband. So I told myself I will do that for some years.
So for how long did you have to mourn your husband? You mourned your husband for 5 years?
5 years. Now I am free. I think
you could do that in a year.
No, you see, let me tell you. That's what I said. He was my everything. So 1 year was when I removed my morning dressing. But inwardly,
you got over it after 5 years.
Yeah, it was still, at times, you can't ask God 2 questions. Then I say, God, why didn't you let this man die a long time? Oh no, why don't you let this one die after? But just 1 month, but God will never come
and give you those answers.
So the inner emotions, I think God has built it up. You have to go into politics strong and firm.
So you think that now you're strong
by God's grace.
and firm and you want to bounce back?
Yes, and I want to bounce back because an experienced teacher is the best teacher.
So what is it that you bring on board? You want to be first vice chair, national first vice chair of the party.
On the national slot, we don't have first, second, or third. What they will do is that everyone vying for national vice chairman, they will vote all of us.
Okay.
The one who gets the highest is the first. Second highest is the second. Third highest is the third.
Okay.
So politically, it will be wrong for me to stand and say, I want first vice.
So what do you want? You want to be
I want to be within the vice, within the second.
vice chair?
Yes.
Or you want to be within the
vice chair. So whether I get
first, second
or third, once I'm there to work for my party, I am okay with that.
So why did you choose the first vice chair or the vice chair position?
In politics, we go step by step. You don't become stagnant. I've been an MP before. I've been a deputy regional minister before. Along the deputy regional minister, I was acting MC for Boku when when they were laid off. I was acting DC for Zebla. I was acting DC for Talensi Nabda. That one alone made me to rise up against the region. And then I became a regional chairperson. So now between you and me, my daughter, where do you think I can go? I even wanted to go for national law. It's because I don't have the resources.
You wanted to go for national chairman?
Because politics, you go higher and higher. You don't go backwards again.
You speak of resources and the fact that you don't have the resources. How difficult has it been for you as a woman trying to climb up the political
No, to be very
stairs?
frank with you, my political career, I've never experienced something that will intimidate me. You see, when you say you are a woman and you are in politics, you just focus on why you are in the politics regardless of whatever they say about you. You just have to focus. So there is no way that someone has intimidated me in my political career as a woman.
But someone has intimidated you financially because someone has more money to be the national chair than you are.
You need the resources to go around.
But why do you even need money to be able to become a servant of the party?
It's not that you need money to become the servant of the party. For example, I'll be moving with a car. Won't I buy petrol? I'll buy petrol. I'll be going with my driver and other people. When they eat, they will eat. Okay. Not that delegates are demanding money. If you have money, give them. But I don't have, so I don't give. I only talk. So the money, if I talk about resources, the car is moving on petrol. It's not automatic that I'll just plug it and it will go. Okay. So that is the resources I'm meaning.
Okay, let's talk about what you bring on board. The NPP, of course, has been able to successfully win power, and you guys are hoping to win again in 2020.
Surely.
What is it that Agnes Chikabatia brings on board and that will make the party sustain the power it has now?
Good, my dear. Thanks again for that question. First and foremost, like I said, if my dynamic delegates endorse me, Honorable Agnes Mrs. Chikabatia Asangarasa as vice, they know what I can do. Because NPP, once we've won, we are not leaving power.
No, for those who don't know what you can do, this is an opportunity for you to break it down to them.
We normally talk of, the grassroots is the pillar of the party. I am going to work deeply with the grassroots because I know the grass. Being a parliamentary candidate for the first time, I went through the grassroots. I know what they are paying, I know what they are suffering, I know what they are. Coming to be an MP, I know the constituency, I know the problems, and I'm able to solve those problems. Becoming a regional chair, normally we come to Accra for NEC meetings. So all over Ghana, every region, they bring their situational reports. I know that. So when Agnes Chikabatia is voted as one of the vices for this great party, I am going to work closely. The youth, though they will have a youth organizer, but I'm not going to work with them as a youth organizer. I am going to work with them as a mother for the youth. There are women there. We'll be having the women organizer. I'm not going to work as a woman organizer, but I'm going to work as a colleague woman. And like how I am still in politics, that secret, I can share it with them.
What is the secret?
Oh, you see now, if I were to be going on a post, I will spell everything. But now that people are I'm going along with people, how do I give a weapon for them to shoot me?
How many people are you going against?
I learned we are 5, but all that matters is me. I know the rest. I don't know them. I don't want.
But you have to know your opponents, so you can plan to defeat them.
The planning, you will plan. But when you are a good politician and you are in the field, you don't even think. If David thought he could kill Goliath, he wouldn't have done it too. But God gave him the vision. Now when you come, don't use the spear, don't use anything, use the stone. So now, if I sit down here and say, is this one going, this one going? No, it's incorrect. If they
but you do know them, because if you don't, I'll be surprised if you don't know them.
That's what I'm saying, that I know them.
You know them, but you don't want to mention them.
No, I don't want to talk about them because we are all friends. We belong to the same party.
I see.
Yes.
What do you make of the NPP's governance so far?
It's excellent. Very excellent.
Really?
Yes. His Excellency or President want his work to go on fast.
Let me give you a very quick example of why people would think it is not excellent as you think.
Okay.
Recently, the president said in London that he has paid 1 billion out of 1.6 debt owed the service providers under the NHIS. But the NHIS, the service providers have come, most of them are complaining. They said that, well, we've not received any money. But the president said he has paid. Yes. I mean, people are not able to go to hospital for free using the National Health Insurance card, as we know, we're all being made to believe. So is that excellence?
It's excellent because what you just told me now, people are complaining. It's political propaganda.
No, they don't have the money. These are private clinics.
I'm telling you.
These are private doctors.
Yes.
In fact, some of them are, today's story was about public doctors who are saying that they've not received the money.
Maybe the money is on the way, because once His Excellency the President said he has paid, he won't, I mean, he's so above that he would just say, I've done this, when he hasn't done it. So those doctors, I'm begging them that they should hold on. Once His Excellency said he has paid the money, it will surely, you know, the money, you don't just put it, it's not table money, come and sign and take. It goes through a lot of processing. So the money is in the pipeline, and it will surely get to them by the grace of God.
I hear you.
Yes.
I hear you. But before I let you go, let me find out from you what you think the current vice chairpersons in the NPP are doing, which you think should be done differently. Okay.
You know, the national vice chairman or chairpersons, their duty is to be there to suggest to the whole house. For example, if the president is doing something, we need to come together collectively and discuss it. Where we think it's not the right thing, we all come together holistically, and then so we feel this one done, this and this is not right. We are there to advise our national chairman, and he's also there to talk to us.
So at the moment, those who are in that position, do you think they are doing their jobs very well?
They are doing their jobs
very well. Then you don't need to. Need to contest.
No, let me tell you, politics is about changing of clothes. Today you are wearing black. Tomorrow are you going to wear black?
I do like black though.
Okay, so all the but not particularly the dress.
Very well.
Yes, you will change a different style. Though you like black, today you are wearing black with a shiny chain. Tomorrow you might wear black with a red chain. So
it's just about changing people.
Just, you know, it's just about you feeling.
Even if the people are doing well. So then let's change President Kufuor.
Oh no, that's my dear. He's going to be there for us forever and ever. We are not changing.
I see.
We are not changing.
Do you have any regrets in your during your tenure as a member of Parliament and as Deputy Upper East Regional Minister?
Not really. Not really. Like I told you, the part of North I come from, the NPP, I was the only one to take that NPP seat. I don't have any regrets.
What do you think you could have done that you could have done differently? Because 6 years, that's a long time ago. Things have changed. Even though you're coming back into politics, things have changed. The way delegates behave, everything. Politics perhaps has changed. what is it that you think you did back then that perhaps you can add to your list of achievements for which you're asking people to vote for you?
Okay. Before I come to that, I think the delegates, the way they are, It's we, the aspirants, that spoil the whole thing. Delegate will never tell you, do this, do this, do this. But we always feel that for hook and crook, I will win. So if I'm in my house and you bring me money, won't I take? I will take. But we want to let the whole world, especially Ghanaians, know that it is not about money. It is about what you will deliver. It is about your speech that will make the delegates laugh and know that you, it's just like your wife. Every day she won't cook the same food for you. And that's why I said there are a lot of things I would like to do differently, but I can't sit down here and say it. Because
but you're telling the delegates, right? And if you say it here, everybody knows that it belongs to you. This is your idea.
Yes.
Or you think they'll steal your idea. But now that we are
going to be voted, someone can capitalize on what I want to do.
And they'll steal your idea.
And that is it, my manifesto. And I don't want it to be done that way.
My final question, what is your proudest achievement as a deputy minister? You had power at your disposal. You had the ability to change the lives of the people that you represented at the time. What is your proudest achievement?
My proudest achievement, I wish I should have brought the pictures. I set up a vocational school in my village known as St. Agnes Vocational School and the IC Center. You know, normally the young guys, they loiter around. So I set up that center for them to go and learn free. And when I was an MP, I was paying the instructors monthly. That is an achievement I've done. I formed widows in the whole of Bulsa into one association, and I was able to resource some of them with small money. If you go with loans, small loans and everything, so that they won't be vulnerable. You know, they think a widow should be vulnerable. No, you don't have to be vulnerable. So, and apart from that, there were a lot of students who are even able now. They are the people, they are the source of my inspiration. They are the people even helping me now.
Okay.
I paid their school fees, and when they heard it and saw it on Facebook, say, ah, mommy, have you forgotten me? And that's an achievement. You always want to do something for people to remember you. And I'm so glad that people are remembering me.
Okay. I said that was my final question. But before you go, you said
have more.
Now, I'm actually ending because we don't have a lot of time.
Okay.
You said it took you 5 years to get over your husband.
Yes.
Have you remarried?
Oh, what? That's a big question. Do you think?
Why is it a big question?
No. I don't think I have to remarry.
You don't
because
want to?
I've grown up children. So am I marrying for enjoyment?
How old are you now?
Me. I don't hide my age. I'm 62 years.
Okay.
Yes, I don't hide my age.
So you don't think
and I don't want to go
in now.
No, I don't want to go in for someone's husband.
No, I mean there are widowers and there are single men who are older.
My daughter, all what I want is to stay back, do the politics for my great party, take care of my as for my children, they are grown-ups. Take care of my grandchildren.
Okay.
Take care of what I can do for Mother Ghana. I do it. But remarry, now that I'm going to cook, wherever I'm there, oh no, no, please, please, please. I don't want to remarry.
Okay, but do you have any special friends around that?
Wonderful. I would like to greet. Oh?
No, I mean special friends around who keep you company, because you know politics can be quite lonely.
Oh,
so since you don't want to remarry, you have some special friends, male friends around?
Yeah, I have some friends around me. Every morning we pray together, we talk together. And I have some sisters around me.
Okay.
So unfortunately not, one of my junior sisters just lost the husband about 2 weeks ago.
Sorry.
So I do small campaign, I am with her.
Okay.
But apart from socialization, it ends there.
Okay. Let me take your final words.
My final word is that all polling stations executives that won their various positions, I salute them. They elected the constituency. All constituency executives I salute them and I congratulate them. We just finished with the regional on Saturday. I congratulate all those that won the various positions in their constituencies. Now we are coming to national. I know the national, they are hearing and listening to their mommy, dynamic sweet mother Agnes Chigabatia. I am pleading with them that I want them to vote for me to become their national vice. And their pain will be my pain. Their joy will be my joy. As a mother, okay. I'm solely going to be with them.
Okay.
So I'm not going anywhere. I won't do anything. I want to be, I'm transparent, I'm hardworking, I can do spirit. Just name it.
Okay.
And I want to work for them. So that day, I don't know the date, I learned the 16th, I don't know, at Kofidwa. They should look at the woman with the blue scarf. I'm always smiling, and vote for me. I don't even know the number. But I know God will touch my honorable delegates across the country to vote for me and I'll be their mother.
Very well.
Yes.
Mrs. Chigabatia, we say thank you so much for coming through the studio. I've been chatting with Agnes Chigabatia, former Member of Parliament for Bursa North and former Deputy Upper East Regional Minister. Very interesting woman, I must say. You wanted to say thank you to some people, and I don't know if I have a lot of time, but maybe you can go through it quickly.
Just quickly.
Right.
First and foremost, you know, Our Excellency, His President, celebrated the birthday. I was then in the north.
That was a long time ago.
No, I said I was in the north.
Okay.
Birthday wishes, it can even be 1 year. You can wish the person today. I'm wishing him belated happy birthday.
Okay.
And then greeting the beautiful wife, and then the Vice President and the beautiful wife. And all delegates, like I said, my godfather, His Excellency, ex-President Kufo, I salute him. The Right Speaker of Parliament, I salute. All MPs, all ministers, everybody, I love you all. I am your mother, and I'll always be your mother. God bless us all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Agnes Chigabatia. Very interesting woman.
You shortened my name, Agnes Chigabatia Asangalisa.
Agnes Chigabatia Asangalisa.
Good.
Asangalisa.
I have 3 long names.
Agnes Chigabatia
Asangalisa.
Very interesting woman, and I'm sure you agree to that. Well, she wants to be vice chair of the NPP. If you are a part of the NPP delegates and you think you like her, well, it's really up to you.